as the Catalan hymn comes to a close. We're just moments away from some live action. Messi will not be man of the match. He's not around this evening. As I said, many players being rested. We do have some big games coming up for Barcelona. Saturday night away to Malaga. The following weekend, a match on a Sunday afternoon against Athletic Bilbao. And just in between those two, something called the Champions League, when Barca take on Chelsea next Tuesday at the Camp Nou. Plenty of fans have turned out to see what Barcelona can do against Espanyol. Espanyol, of course, the only team to have beaten Barcelona since August in the King's Cup in January. A 1-0 victory in Cornellà, but of course Barcelona then went on to knock Espanyol out of the Cup, and next month will take on Sevilla in the final. So this could be the first silverware of the season, if you like. They see Jorge Cuenca pairing up with Yerry Mina at centre-half, so it'll be very interesting to see how these two fare against what is a fairly strong Espanyol lineup. Again, some players being rested, but all of the players starting there have already debuted with the first team. So, as I said, not a bad-looking lineup. Javier Estrada Fernandez, one of the top referees in Spain, a Catalan referee, will be reffing. It looks like the two teams are switching round. As you may have noticed before, Barcelona tend to like to play from left to right to start off the games, but on this occasion they will be attacking the goal to our left. Espanyol, in their familiar blue and white stripes, will go from left to right. So just moments away from the kickoff, waiting for Javier Estrada to get us underway. This third edition of the Super Cup. This has replaced Barcelona and Espanyol's participation in the regular Catalunya Cup. So it's a one-match affair to be celebrated at an appropriate time during the season, as we are just, as I say, seconds away. A little countdown then. I wouldn't mind that being done. All football matches. So Barcelona then in possession. Denis Suarez making his first appearance since that cup game against Espanyol at Cornellà. And now Yerry Mina out to Palencia. Palencia, highly rated fullback for the Barca B team. And obviously a lot of Barca fans will be looking at these youngsters, trying to spot which ones will make it. Jorge Cuenca, the number 3, they're just 18 years of age. Very excited prospects. Barcelona pick it up now. Vidal feeding Alcacer. Alcacer with a strike over the crossbar. And that would have been a real blow in the opening minute here in Lerida. Careless play in midfield, and Vidal with a perfect ball. Little bobbly there in the penalty area. And did Paco Alcacer pull something there as he shot, because he was holding his left thigh? So Valverde looks on, accompanied today, of course, by Gerard Lopez, the B manager. Mina on the ball. Mina out to Cuenca. Cuenca finds Digne. Digne will push it forward there for Dembélé. And Dembélé, lovely curved ball out there to the Colombian centre-half. Now Palencia inside to Carlos Alenya, one of the more veteran players of the Barca B, if you like. Now Dennis on the ball, switching it out to the left-hand side. Digne finds Dembélé. Dembélé, little swivel there. Good ball out to the far side. And now good ball in, Vidal. Just lovely dummy there, Digne. What can Barca do here with Dennis? Dennis inside to Dembélé. Dembélé fakes the shot, gives it to Dennis. Some flicks in the area. It's getting very muddled up there. Will Espanyol be able to clear it? The answer is yes. As the blue and whites have hardly touched the ball there. Digne winning it back for FCB. And very much a Barca dominating opening couple of minutes here in Lerida. Yerimina inside to Gomez. Gomez, if you like, in the Busquets position at the moment. Plays it out to Dennis. Dennis to Dembélé. Dembélé has support there from Digne if he wants it. Goes it alone. Still Dembélé. Still Dembélé. Still Dembélé. Dembélé inside the area. And, well, he's shot wide, put off by the challenge coming in from Naldo. Good run from the Frenchman. And this game coming at a very good time indeed for Dembélé. Working his way back from injuries. Looking to show us all what he can do. As Espanyol have a possession now with Didac. Hermoso will play it back to Pau Lopez. Diego Lopez, the other goalkeeper, of course out injured for a month after a clash of heads at the weekend. Dennis just losing the ball there. And picked up by Javi Lopez. Plenty of Lopez in the Espanyol lineup. Pau Lopez. And to Mark Roca. Roca to Naldo. Lopez, Javi Lopez that is, and Espanyol now, for the first time in the opening minutes, moving the ball around. This, of course, the Catalan Supercopa game is scheduled to be every year between the two big teams in Catalonia, although, of course, Girona might have something to say about that if they continue playing the way they have in their first season in the first, as Pau Lopez had to come out there. And it'll be a throw into FCB. Lucas Digne gives the ball to Dennis. Dennis inside to Captain Vidal. I'm sure he likes the sound of that. Jorge Cuenca to Mina. Mina finds Gomez. Andre Gomez will play it back to Cuenca. Very calmly plays it forward to Digne. He looks for and finds Vidal. Palencia outside him. Back inside to Vidal. Some nice 1-2s there as Barca pick it up on the right with Vidal. The chance to play it in, and, well, that clearance wasn't too elegant, and it'll be the first corner of the game. So, just over 5 minutes gone. Barcelona 0, Espanyol 0. Catalan Cup, corner on the right-hand side here. This will be swung in by Carlos Alenya. And it comes to the 6 and collected by Lopez. Now Espanyol with a chance to break down the length. I think Palencia will get there first. Oh dear me, that's a short ball. This could be interesting. And Silerson gets there. And a double save from Silerson. Well, that was the clearest opportunity of the game, and Palencia won't be happy with that. Silerson furious. The ball just didn't carry. Fortunately, Jasper Silerson stood his ground there. And it was a good handball-style block there from the Dutch keeper. Didac plays it inside to Jurado. No, down there, goes down. It'll be picked up by Barcelona in midfield. Naldo intercepts, but gives the ball straight back to FCB. Alenya now with Yerimina. Inside to Andre Gomez. Gomez will find Cuenca. Outside to Digne. Now Dennis finds Andre Gomez. Plenty of space here on the right-hand side. This is Andre Gomez once more. Finds Vidal. Vidal to Palencia. Back inside to the captain. Vidal flicks it over. Lovely ball there from Vidal, and well cut out indeed by Mario Hermoso. Once in possession once more. Alenia plays it back to Mina. Mina inside to Andre Gomez. Now Dennis takes control. Outside him is Digne. Digne combines with Dembele. And Dennis tries a very neat ball indeed, but well read once again by the Espanyol back four. Now Melendo plays it inside. Little 1-2. Oscar Melendo striding forward. Showed much too much of that to Yerry Mina though. And Digne combines once again on this near side with Dembele. Some rules of approval from the local fans for the young Frenchman there. As the ball goes out to the right-hand side, Palencia with Vidal. Vidal, was he caught there? Referee allows play to continue. Digne plays it to Dembele. Dembele, interesting ball. Naldo leaves it. Moso didn't clear the danger then. It'll be a second corner. So Barcelona may be dominated, but the clearest chance of the game so far has fallen to Espanyol. Dembele with the corner on this side. Play towards the penalty spot. Was there push there? Mina felt so. Well, play continues. Barca have the ball with Palencia. Inside now for Andre Gomez. Gomez plays it to Dennis. Look, 1-2 there with Paco Alcacer. Oh, and did the ref, well, always feel for the ref there. He didn't mean to be in the way, I don't think. Sometimes fans a little bit unsympathetic, shall we say, with the man in yellow, as a long ball forward. There'll be no problem at all for Silas, and out it goes to Cuenca. Cuenca finds Andre Gomez. Dembele, little step over there, but Dennis not really close enough. The ball came off an Espanyol player though, so it'll be a throw into Barcelona. There's the usual contact there, this time between Hermoso and Yerry Mina, but always difficult for the referee to work out who's fouling who. Valverde saw it a little bit clearer, of course. So 0-0 the scoreline after 10 minutes between Barcelona and Espanyol. Vidal combining with Palencia. Back it goes to Yerry Mina. Inside to Andre Gomez. And out to the left to Cuenca. Similar build to a young Gerard Piqué, hasn't he? As Andre Gomez gives Cuenca the ball again. Same number as well. Long ball, left-footed, of course, out to Vidal. Vidal inside to Alenia. He could shoot, and wide from Carlos Alenia. It was wide, but possibly Barca's best attempt on goal so far. Alenia, a fairly complete midfielder, can do the whole job if you like. Both of them are midfielders. Got a long way to go to become the next Luis Enrique, but certainly gives you a lot of possibilities there as Barca win the ball back. It is Alenia. He plays the ball forward, cut out midfield, picked up by Dembele. Dembele forward. Not offside there. Alcacer, was he offside? I had my doubts, and the flag goes up. And he'll come back for a free kick to the blue and whites. Down the right-hand side to Javi Lopez. Lopez supported by Pablo Piatti. What a great name. Piatti inside. Waits for the return ball. It's not coming yet. Darder. Sergi Darder. Support here from Granero. Granero Darder. Espanyol maintaining possession, but pretty horizontal so far as the Ball comes off Andre Gomez. It'll be picked up by Yerry Mina. Mina in possession. Now out to Digne. Picked up in midfield by Dennis. Dennis combining with Andre Gomez. Valencia flicks it forward. Tries to get on the end of himself. And his persistence almost paid off there. A little bit of overconfidence maybe on the ball from Mark Rocker. And he'll be pretty happy to hear the whistle. Lenya flicking in on, met by Naldo. One of the several first-team players. Well, pretty much, as I said, everybody in this team is a starter for Espanyol. Maybe not the strongest team. No Gerard Moreno. No Sergio Garcia, though he normally comes off the bench. Espanyol in possession now. Back to the halfway line with Hermoso. He finds Naldo. Naldo under pressure there from Dennis. Gets the ball off inside to Darder. Now Melendo out to Javi Lopez. Back inside to Oscar Melendo. As Espanyol work it out to the left-hand side. Players waiting in the middle. Granero finds Darder. And as I said, Espanyol just like in that forward ball, although they have had the best chance of the game. Now, this is Javi Lopez. Lopez inside, little 1-2. Once again with Granero. Inside him, support here from Jurado. Then Darder switches it to the middle. Hermoso down the left-hand side. Not a bad ball, a good reaction there from Valencia. Gets it out for a throw-in. And a very good challenge indeed by the Barca B right back. As Espanyol lose possession. Lenya almost dispossessed on the edge of the penalty area. But 15 minutes gone in Lerida. It's Barca 0, Espanyol 0. This is the Catalan Super Cup. Early kick-off time for us. 6:45, 6:45 in Spanish time. Free kick given for the little nudge there by Dennis. Espanyol in possession on the left-hand side. As Jurado pumps it out to the right. Lopez back in, cleared by Cuenca. Now Dembele, a little buzz goes around the stadium as Dembele picks it up. 3 players on top of him and eventually crowded out. And Naldo will play it inside to Granero down the right-hand side. Picked off by Digne. Valencia inside to Vidal. Switch of play to Digne. Certainly Barcelona dominating possession, but not too many chances on goal so far. This being the 5th time these two teams have met this season. Twice in the league, twice in the King's Cup. Picked up in midfield by Gomez. Gomez to Alenia. Alenia finds Dennis. Now down the left-hand side. And back into Gomez. Now Vidal. As Ponce lose possession. And Espanyol's turn to move the ball forward, but some good pressing here from the red and blues. Still Espanyol. Move it to the right-hand side to Javi Lopez. Supported by Sergi down there, ex of Malaga, of course. Malaga being the team Barca will play on Saturday night in the league. Barca's league chances, of course, being greatly bolstered after that win with Atletico. Poor control there from Javi Lopez, and it'll be a throw-in to Barca. Mina on the ball. Outside to Palencia. Palencia back inside to Mina. Yuri Mina moves it out to Sergi Palencia, looking to find Vidal. Vidal brings the ball down, but just slips out of control, and it'll be a throw-in on the far side to the blue and whites of Cornellà. And they've returned the ball to Barca. Palencia inside now for Cuenca. Digne. Back to Cuenca. Andre Gomez brings in Denis Suarez. Denis has Digne to the left. Dispossessed in midfield, but Barca recover. Vidal out to Palencia. Palencia slips, and that probably made the ball not the one he wanted. As Espanyol clear it upfield, but to no one in particular, and Silerson will come out. And Barca restart play here with Jorge Cuenca. Inside now for Andre Gomez. Cuenca to Gomez. Everybody tightly packed in the middle third there, and the idea was to open up down the right, but the ball overhead, and it'll be a throw-in in favour of the Budgies of Barcelona. Hermoso gives it back to Didac. Didac robbed to the ball by Vidal. Vidal trying to break into the penalty area. Didn't quite make it, but some roars of approval from the fans on the far side. Barca recovered again. Palencia, the ball comes off Sergi for a throw-in to the blue and whites. Just 20 minutes gone here. Still, it's Barcelona 0, Espanyol 0. Just to remind you, Barcelona lined in up with in goals Silerson, and a back four from right to left of Palencia, Yuri Mina, Cuenca and Digne. In midfield, a trio of Vilena, Gomez and Denis. And up front, Vidal, Alcacer and Dembele. Espanyol thwarted on this occasion by Cuenca. So the ball goes out for a throw-in. It'll be taken by Javi Lopez. Gets the return ball. Piatti waiting in the middle. Not had a lot to do, Pablo Piatti. And I wouldn't like to see an aerial battle between him and Yuri Mina. As the ball picked up now on this near side by the Espanyol captain, Javi Lopez. Little 1-2 there with Melendo. Plays a decent ball in and headed back. And it still could be an opportunity. Over the crossbar from Granero. Well, Barcelona really dominating in terms of possession, but that's a couple of opportunities now for Espanyol. Granero will feel he could have done better there. Pass on the attack now with Vidal. Vidal looks to get around his man, and they'll pick up a third corner of the game. Played short. Return ball, Vidal flicks it back, and Cuenca just beaten to the ball. Espanyol will look to take advantage there. Was that a free kick? Well, Denis, certainly there was contact. No complaints from Denis, that's good to see. But looked to be really just barged over there. As Barca regain possession. Andre Gomez out to Dennis. Back to Cuenca. Just inside the centre circle, halfway through the first half here in the Catalan Supercup. It's Barcelona 0, Espanyol 0. Vidal feeds Gomez. And Cuenca steps forward. It's very Piqué style, isn't it? Certainly something Gerard Piqué likes to do later on in the game, if need be. And good run here from Jurado. Neat skills indeed. Inside to Melendo. As Granero plays the ball out here to Jurado. Back inside. Melendo looks for the 1-2. No control there though. And Dembélé has it for FCB. Well, the challenge there by Pablo Piatti, certainly not appreciated by Dembélé. The referee, Javier Estrada, will call the two together. And there is a slight risk, isn't there, when you're playing your top players in a game that's not League or Cup or Champions League. And although both teams want to win, they also want to come away from this game without any injuries. Certainly Dembélé, as Espanyol have picked up the ball in midfield. Could be an opportunity here, played inside, the shot will come in, and Silerson from Marc Roca with the first real save of the game. As Dembélé picks it up, outside him is Alenya. Good support here from Palencia, he'll drill it in and over the top, and Espanyol easily clear this ball, or do they? Javi Lopez playing it forward, the pressure pays off, and Barca again with Digne, should be able to get on the end of this, clips it back, and Naldo is the first player there. And that will be a throw-in to the Blue and Reds of FCB. Vidal out to Palencia. Mina inside for Carlos Alenya. This is Dembélé. And Dennis. Little swivel there from Dennis. Still Dennis. Into Vidal, the ball knocked where Alenya wanted it, and Espanyol will thump the ball forward. Mina, no problems there to play the ball back to Silerson. Silerson already forced into action in the opening 25 minutes here in the Catalan Cup final. Always seems strange to call something a final when there's not been any semi-finals, but can't think of another term for it, really. As Dembélé gives the ball to Dennis. Dennis just pulled over, and it'll be a free kick against Marc Roca. Roca, one of the players, many players who've come through the Espanyol ranks, and basically the Espanyol fans suffer every transfer window. Not that they've got too many high-value players, but they have got players who are of interest to other clubs in the lower to mid-price range. Barca on the attack here with Digne. Plays it the wrong side of Dembélé. And Espanyol able to clear the trouble. That'll be a free kick for a late challenge as the ball was cleared. And we haven't seen too many free kicks. It's a game that's been played in a good spirit there. Sergi Darder really went down under the enthusiasm, if you like, of Vidal. So the free kick will be taken by Pablo Lopez. Headed straight back by Gomez. It'll go out for a throw-in on the halfway line. in favour of the red and blues. Andre Gomez turns away from Pablo Piatti, finds Yerry Mina. Lenya closed down, plays it back to Yerry Mina. Mina switching the play here to Cuenca. Now Dennis, good shuffle there, and still Dennis. Dennis outside the D, inside, and heavy challenge there. Alcacer shots wide there from him, but did it take a deflection? Didac flew in there with the challenge on Denis Suarez. Denis Suarez sportingly checking on his well-being, but let's have another look. It was a good run there from Denis. Managed to nutmeg as well, and well, it was a fair challenge. It was along the ground, and clearly the Espanyol number 12 made 100% contact with the ball. Also knocking over Denis Suarez. That'll be a throw-in off Digne in favour of the blue and whites. Valverde wants the throw-in a little bit further back, as Javi Lopez almost reached the halfway line there. Cut out by Digne. Gomez will win the throw-in. Coming up to the half-hour mark here in Lerida. Barcelona 0, Espanyol 0. Barca, obviously the chant ringing around the stadium as Yerry Mina brings in Cuenca. Forward down to Dennis. Couple of good runs so far from Dennis. Could this be another? Plays it out to Dembélé. Dembélé steps inside, just robbed to the ball on the start of that run. Now Espanyol themselves look to break. Piatti will want to get onto this one. Oh, and the flag goes up against the Argentinian. Got around the dark side there of Cuenca. Quite a difference in size, isn't there, between him and the two centre-halves. As Valencia on the ball now. Inside to Gomez. Andre Gomez, as I said, in the Sergio Busquets position. Gives the ball to Cuenca. Cuenca looks to his left. Digne inside now. Dennis, good ball down the middle. Could be almost on the tip of Alenya's toes. And certainly Dennis, some good moments so far. Yerry Mina, he'll play it back to Silerson. Silerson, not sure of the options there, goes left. Digne, I think he was already off, and he was indeed, so it'll be a throw into the blue and whites. Melendo closed down by Digne. Now Dembélé, once again, that little buzz goes round the stadium. Dembélé takes on Naldo. Oh, dear me. Didn't catch it right. And the ball will go out for a goal kick. Apologies there from Ousmane Dembélé. Certainly had the pace, but the final ball wasn't there. Paul Lopez holds up play there. There is an Espanyol play. Well, it's Didac who made that challenge on Denis Suarez, which some fans felt might have been a penalty. But it was a very unorthodox challenge. Slid in a kind of curled up position, and there you see Quique Sanchez-Flores coming over as well. Because there's another player down, Sergi down there. Well, will we see a double substitution? Both teams have 9 substitutes on the bench. and neither manager will want to take chances. Espanyol with a vital game next weekend as they entertain the Basques from San Sebastian. Barca, as we mentioned, travelled to Malaga for some Saturday night fever. Well, certainly looks as if Didac will be replaced at left back. Doesn't look comfortable at all. And on will come Adrià at left back with just under a quarter of an hour to go in the first half of the Catalan Supercopa. First substitution, I expect there to be many. Sergi Darder looks like he'll be able to continue. Just pulled up there when he was chasing Dennis, and this is where Didac got injured. As I said, came in, strange challenge. I don't think it was a penalty. Of course, everyone has their opinion, and the one that counts is the one of the man in yellow. Barca on the attack, Dembélé is offside. It might have been Alcacer, one of the two. Either way, the flag has gone up. Free kick to the blue and whites of Espanyol. Ball goes back to Pau Lopez. Headed away there, solid header from Digne, but the ref didn't like it, and certainly Javi Lopez didn't. So it'll be a free kick. Just a couple of challenges over the last few minutes have been slightly heavier than the opening half hour. Melendo on the ball, back it goes to Granero. Granero inside, Darder. Espanyol moving down the left, Adrià with his first touch, loses out to Valencia. But the ball in is picked off by Hermoso. Espanyol, two of the best chances of the game so far. Indeed, you could say three. Two fine saves by Silerson. Little nutmeg there. Oh, and the fans like that. Olé ringing around the Camp des Sports. And that's the kind of skills Jurado brings to the table. But Barca won the ball back. Now Dennis, he's got options right and left. Vidal, little 1-2 there. Over from Dennis, but Dennis certainly very lively so far in this opening 35 minutes here. Took the 1-2 with Paco Alcacer. As we get a chance to look back at Jurado's Olé moment. Pau Lopez with the goal kick. Picked off in midfield by Darder. Inside to Granero. Little switch of play for Javi Lopez. Melendo combining on this right-hand side with Pablo Piatti. Melendo. Darder. Naldo to fellow centre-half. Mario Hermoso back inside to the Brazilian Naldo. He finds Darder. Piatti. Melendo. Still Melendo. Outside him. Adrià! Oh, that was close. And another save from Silerson. Well, it was Melendo who set up the run. Adrià, who's only just come on to the field of play. And Piatti could have kept that one down. Well, if you look at it in terms of possession, amount of moves forward, Barca certainly on top, but Espanyol have looked very dangerous now on several occasions. Here they go again with Javi Lopez. Lopez will play this ball in. Mina flicks it out. Cuenca forward, but picked off by the Blue and Whites. And that was almost a free kick, but Roca carries on, gives it to Melendo. Melendo's shoot, and that is a far tamer effort, but certainly some worrying moments for Barcelona. Cuenca on the ball now for FCB, moving it inside for Dennis. Dennis returns the ball to Jorge Cuenca. Dembélé, little feint there from the Frenchman, and that ball somehow finds its way to Palencia. Palencia combining now with Carlos Alenya. The right back receives the ball once more. He's got support here from Aleix Vidal. Alenya inside a quartet of opposing players. Gomez will bring in Yerry Mina. Everybody except Silerson inside the Espanyol half. Dennis. Back to Cuenca. Espanyol with a line of 5 at the back there. Dennis pushes it into Dembélé. Good ball from Dembélé, well read by Naldo. And Melendo returns the ball to Naldo, and the final ball, though, will come straight back at the Blue and Whites as Yerry Mina picks it up for Barca. Gomez, little 1-2 there with Alenya. Now Gomez to Dennis. Dennis outside him is Digne. Back into Denis Suarez. Once more Digne. Certainly you'd have to say in the games against Barcelona this season, Espanyol have been very well organised. That's something we're seeing again this evening in Lerida as the ball flicked forward down the left-hand side. Just cleared, though, by Javi Lopez. Melendo into Darder, and now Espanyol with a chance to break. Jurado taking on his opposing number 10 here, and the ball will go out for a corner. Espanyol's first of the game, and certainly both teams want to win, but you just feel that maybe there's a little extra motivation for the Espanyol team. With all my respect to Espanyol, it is the only trophy they could actually win this season, whereas Barca, of course, still in the Champions League. Chelsea on Tuesday, a league that's looking very comfortable, and a cup final against Sevilla next month. Corner then to the Blue and Whites. Swung in by Granero. Yerry Mina's there, though. And Barca will look to counter, although no manager should really accept conceding a goal off a corner. It's not going to be the occasion this time. Granero holds off the challenge of Andre Gomez, brings in Pablo Piatti. Piatti to the edge of the area. This could be a chance, and Roca's shot, well, I'd like to think that came off a Barca player, otherwise it was very poor indeed. It certainly took a deflection, and it'll be a second corner in a row for the Blue and Whites. This time on the left-hand side as we look at goal. Pablo Piatti. Just love that name. Used to like it when he played with Ever Banega. Ever Banega, Pablo Piatti. Oh. An outswinger there to the 6, and not picked up, but Vidal withstands the challenge of Javi Lopez. Free kick. Well, Javi Lopez hacking away there. Vidal stood up to it initially, but you can see again, look at the keenness, the enthusiasm there, shall we say, of Javi Lopez. Certainly Espanyol over recent years have been able to step their game up when they play their big brother. Palencia on the ball now for FCB. Inside to Yerry Mina. Mina finds Jorge Cuenca, just 18 years of age, ex-Alcorcon. Mina back to Silerson. Well, Sealerson will try and draw someone forward. Espanyol not interested. And pretty much with them there. Piatti basically saying, what's the point of moving towards you? I'll just stay where I am. I'm comfortable here. And we'll apply the pressure now. Elenia receiving it. Out it goes to Digne. Inside to Gomez. Gomez will find Cuenca. Mina to Dembele. They've switched sides. Vidal on the left. Dembele now on the right. Dembele thwarted meters away from the penalty area. Just 2 minutes to half time in this Catalan Cup. Find another ball round the back. Cuenca is there to read it well and give it to Yerry Mina. Gomez now on the ball for the Blue Reds of Barcelona. Digne back inside for Gomez. Gomez, Cuenca. Cuenca's pass almost made it down the middle to Paco Alcacer, but it'll be instead a possession for the keeper. That's a very strange time to be making a substitution. It'll be Valverde's first of the game. Christian Rivera will come on in midfield for, I imagine, somebody who may have taken a knock, because, as I say, a minute to go to half-time. Not the most common time to make a substitution. That ball will go out on the far side for a throw-in to Espanyol as we await to see who Christian Rivera will come on for. Well, it's Denis Suarez. I can only think that Denis Suarez may well be suffering from the collision with Didac, so that means both players who connected in the penalty area have left the field of play. Was that a block there on Adria? He felt so. Yerry Mina disagrees, and more importantly, the ref does as well. Cuenca has possession for Barca. Rivera on loan from Eibar. Just 7 appearances so far for the Barca B boys. The ball goes out of play on the near side throw-in to Espanyol. There has been 1 or 2 injuries, so I imagine the referee will add at least a minute on as we await the throw-in to be taken by the Espanyol captain, Javi Lopez. Espanyol move the ball back now to Naldo. Naldo combining with Pau Lopez, as I said, one of several Lopez in the Espanyol squad. Long ball forward to Piatti. Cuenca comes over to cover. Little foot in there. It's a blue and white ball. Piatti. Side to Granero. Granero combines with Darder. Granero is looking for and finds Jurado. Good foot in though from Alcacer. Now Gomez. Gomez, oh, little nutmeg on Naldo. Still Gomez. Gomez is brought down. That will be a free kick. And the fans certainly like a little bit of nutmegs, don't they, Black Sheep? So it'll be a free kick for Barcelona. What a vital time it would be to score. Well, it's certainly quite some distance, what we would like to call Dimitri Payet distance. Vidal, the captain, over the ball. You would imagine this will go towards the penalty spot. Indeed it does, and headed away from the path of Mina. And there is the half-time whistle from Lerida. It's Barcelona 0, Espanyol 0. Hope you enjoyed it. We certainly are. Interesting little game. And we will be back with you for the very start of the second half. All it's left for me to say is that's all for now, folks.